Hey everybody, and welcome back to UE5 BP Guru. In today's episode we're going to be looking at adding in some blending to our animations so that we can maneuver the upper half compared to the lower half, so that we can get some more integrated and more detailed animations. Before we do begin though, as always, I've made some changes to some things. The one being I've moved our camera, our third-person camera, to above the shoulder. What else did I change? I also added in our I said I wasn't going to do this, but this is more for the people who actually want the third-person sort of effects. I've added in this get world rotation plus the 270 because that's what our character is rotated to, and I've also made a new rotator and set the world rotation of the mesh. And this is on an event tick, but it will only fire when the third person character is active. So if we go into our character, you can see we've got all of our stuff working as it was in the last episode. But if I go into my third person camera, we can see the effects on it. Now, there's one thing I haven't been able to work out yet, which I will do in future videos, and that is getting it to fire the forward vector of the third person camera, not the first person camera. But overall it is still coming together quite nicely for the third person character side of things, which I wasn't even going to put into the game, but for some reason I'm slowly doing it anyway, but that's fine. Yeah, I need to just basically work out here how to change this camera based on what's active. I've tried a few things that haven't worked so far, but as soon as I find the solution, I'll let everyone in on that. So yeah, let's look at our animation blend space sort of stuff. Find the mesh and find the location of the anim BP. Let's open up Mani. Okay, we don't need to do anything within the event graph for this, luckily. We just need to get our normal anim graph like this. There we go. So we need to pull off our locomotion, bring it down here. Now we want to get this put into we want to save it as a cache pose, like so. We'll call this locomotion cache, just like that. We need to get our locomotion cache, use cache pose, that's right. We need a slot, default slot. We can call this default group upper body. And then we also want to create a we also want to cache this, save new save cache pose. We want another one, and we'll call this one upper body cache. Then we want to get our locomotion cache and our upper body. I've called it something different by accident. I've called it an upor cache. We'll rename that now. Upper body cache. There we go. That changes both of those. And we want to get a blend bone by channel, I believe. And do that. and we want the transform space I don't think that's quite right. What we want to get is a layered blend per bone. That looks more like it. There we go. Then we want to set up our layer. So click this little drop down on the index, add a new branch filter, drop that down, and the bone name we're going to want is our spine. But I just want to open up our skeleton. It's called spine _01 is what we want. So let's spine. God, I can't spell tonight. Spine _01, just like that. And the reason we put it in that order and not the upper body, you think the upper body would go in the top position, but it's not. It's basically saying we'll take this, but anything above 01 will take whatever the animation is doing up here, basically, and layer that on top. We're going to take that and now put it into a new cache. We'll call this blended cache. And what we're going to do is we're going to stick that into here. So let's find that blended cache, and then that will basically fire into there. So it's always going to take the locomotion. The locomotion will go into here. That locomotion creates the upper body cache, which goes into there. That goes into the blended cache, which then runs everything else into our outward pose. So that should all still continue to work. Now all we need to do is find our reload, and we need to create an anim montage now. So let's find let's do content reload, and let's find a decent reload animation. Reload pistol reload rifle iron sights is definitely going to be a good one. Yep, I think that's a good one to go with. So all we need to do is find it, right click, create anim montage. We'll rename this rifle reload _anim mon. And if we bring up the BP one and make sure it's definitely the rifle, obviously, drag that reload rifle animation into there. And let's compile, obviously, and do the same for the pistol. So we've got reload. Go back to content on that one and find reload pistol. Let's just look at it. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Reopen it up, right click, create anim montage, pistol reload _anim mon, and do exact same thing. Drag that in, and you should have, that should be good to go. Before we do that, I'm just going to add in a couple of sounds. Now, select sound. Let's go pistol and see if we can find a reload. Pistol raise Q, pistol reload. Play it. What do I want? want? What do I want? What do I fancy? Let's just go for a normal reload sound now. You can make it more complex by taking the mag out, putting the new mag in. You can add all these sounds in sequence if you wanted to. Let's go for that one. That was in the rifle. Oh darn, rifle. Fire, 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 impact, 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 lower, raise, reload. Let's go for reload 1. Up here, let's just redo that pistol. Reload 2. Let's go for that one. Okay, now this is where the delay comes in. We just need to find out how long those animations play for. So this one is, pause it. It plays for 1.67 for the pistol, and for the rifle it is probably going to be somewhere similar. 2.17. Okay, let's move that over there for a second. So we want 2 delays. Set into here, delay. Copy paste. Oh, there you go. Drag that out just so you got a bit of extra space. Stick it in, and let's do 1.67 for that one. Now we might want some extra sounds just to make it sound right. It depends on how it looks when we play it, which could essentially affect the delay, but it shouldn't do too much. Bring that down to here and drag that out. Now the rifle was like 2.17, so that should be a good enough delay. And all that'll do is just stop us from firing for that time, basically. So 2.17 and 2.17, and let's just see what happens. So nothing played there. So it's not playing the NMBP. Interesting. Okay, so I think I may have figured this out. We need to use a default group. Okay, let's close that down for a second and reopen it. Adam Slot Manager. I don't know. Oh, all slots must be unique. Delete that slot. There we go. Okay, that's fixed that issue. So there's that. Let's just double check that that's not fixed the rifle at least. There we go. Okay, that brings us on to a new issue then. Is how do we stop it playing? Okay, let's just do the same for the pistol quickly anyway. So let's just change this slot to upper body. And new slot. Upper body. And let's delete that other montage out. There we go. So that seems to be fine. Let's just see if it's working. Oh, that one only did it once. Interesting. But that one likes to repeat. Okay, interesting. So that seems okay. 2.7, 1.67. Haven't changed anything there, so it's got to be something with the anim, right? Clear that. Don't know what I'm doing, but let's just... Nope, that didn't do anything. Clear, create default. I think that's what I messed up, I think, because I was playing around with it when I was trying to fix stuff. Nope. Okay. What I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. I am just going to quickly delete and just completely copy what I did for the pistol, and we should all be hunky-dory. Give it a second to delete, and then we'll be back. Oh, it didn't. There you go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Create anim montage. We'll call this rifle reload. Anim mon. Like so. Open it up. We'll change that slot to upper body. We will new montage. We'll call it upper body, not upper body 7, but that's fine. Whatever works, right? Save. Third person blueprint. Where is it? I've closed it apparently. Let's reopen it. Oh gosh, I'm all over the place. This is way longer than it needs to be. Blueprints. Third person character, and then just change that rifle montage to a working one. Rifle reload, and let's just see what happens. Done. Don't know what I did there, but it works fine. And all we need to do now is maybe spawn in a clip or something like that we pull out of our back pocket and stick in. You can even have a clip drop to the ground if you wanted to, but that's working. And you can use this animation montage for anything that you were planning on having. So I haven't found a touch headlight or touch head kind of animation to make it look like you're switching the headlight on. But if you can find one or create one, you can use this exact method to create that. And all you'd have to do is add an anim montage in on the turning on flashlight and have it touch the head. Literally just touch it and then it comes on and that's it done, you know. So yeah, I found a solution to getting it done, but I sadly can't find a actual animation to show it off. But the reload works perfectly well in showing you how you would accomplish that. So hopefully this tutorial is helpful. If there's anything you need help with, please fire it into the comments. I know someone wanted help with this exact thing, which was how do you reload, blend that into everything, and this is how you do it. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Take care. Bye.